Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I say, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, your host for you as it's about to go down. It's not just your typical podcast. This show podcasts on sports and music. And we got a very exciting show for you today. It's gonna be a massive lineup show that we got lined up for you. From Major League Baseball to the WNBA hardwood, NCAA and beyond. We got injuries, suspensions, trades, and all-star snubs. So buckle in, grab that drink, and let's run the scoreboard. Starting with the diamond. Yeah, but before we do that, we're going to start off with some music in Dragon Sports Live. We're going to take a quick break and give y'all some music from local, unsigned artists. I ain't in it to copyright infringe. It's just so you can hear what I hear when I listen to the good music that you made. So let's check it out. First up, here on Dragon Sports Live is the sound of the falling.
Gotta prove I'm wrong, hope I break down. Breathing in, I'm trying to keep it calm, but I'm trapped here, feeling like there's no one I can trust. In this black mirror telling me I'll never be enough. So get your foot off of my chest and let me breathe. I don't know the person you expected me to be. Trying to brush it off, but I'm just holding it inside. And swear to God that no one fucking feeding all my insecurities. I don't think I can hear myself when these voices talk. I can't blame nobody else, cause it's me talking to myself. It gets so loud inside my head, and that's the sound of me falling into another attempt trying to find out. Is it just in my head, or can you hear it too? I swear to God it's getting louder, I can barely make out anything besides this overwhelming sound of my doubts. Every day is like a fight to find the knob and turn it down or drown it out with any pill that I can find in this house. But now I'm starting to feel like my mom when I was younger. Maybe it's genetic, maybe she was really taking all the shit to fix the headache. They told me that this will kill you if you let it, but I question, is it me or all the voices in my head that said it? Cause there's a devil on my shoulder trying to test my faith, but never taking credit for all of this mess I've made. I need a double barrel pillow just to rest my face, so give me silence or it's Kurt Cobain. It gets so loud inside my head, and that's the sound of me falling into another attempt trying to find out. Is it just in my head, or can you hear it too? Now every silent moment, the voice inside me grows. It used to keep me company, but now when I'm alone, it gets so loud inside my head. And that's the sound of me falling into another attempt trying to find out. Is it just in my head, or can you hear it too? You didn't do me wrong, I still be there when you go. And I ain't moving on, I still catch you in the fall.
I love this
Look,
Vicky.
hiding in a darker place than usual. I feel I only want you cause I'm used to you. I really thought you knew me, thought I knew you too. But I don't think I love you like I used to do. Yeah. Growing apart, growing at all. I got some scars, but they not my fault. If you ain't loved it, I'm not involved. How you not upset then. Lately I just feel like I just need some peace. Misguided by my mind, I feel like lonely is the way to be. Trusted once, lost my soul, and now I'm with the demons. Weak by myself and walking with the shadows, but the road is steep. Finally got attention, do you notice me? Heard in the silence, you saw it and you ain't never speak. Got some hidden emotions, some scars that's underneath. And I keep trying, but and you keep falling non-stop, calling me non-stop. You won't ever show me love until my heart stops. If this is love, this ain't how it's supposed to go. But now they need to know that you didn't do me wrong, I'll still be there when you go. And I ain't moving on, I still catch you when you fall. Hiding in a darker place than usual. I feel I only want you cause I'm used to you. I really thought you knew me, thought I knew you too. But I don't think I love you like I used to do. Yeah. Growing apart, growing at all. I got some scars, but they not my fault. If you ain't loved, then I'm not involved. Are you not upset then? You didn't do me wrong, I'll still be there when you go. And I ain't moving on, I still catch you when you fall.
And welcome back. That song that you just heard here on Dragon Sports Live was by Henny. How you not upset? How you not upset if you ain't been watching and follow along in that baseball diamond? How you not upset when you hear things like the worst team, best team, hottest team? It's been hot. I do give it that. It's been hot. These last couple weeks, super hot here in the city of Chicago. But what's really been hot, man, baseball's been moving kind of fast lately, minus a couple days ago we had postponement due to rain and thunderstorms that came out of nowhere, but it's been super fast. So let's dig into it. We got some big all-star notes, some injuries, and some roster moves. We got an all-star and standout performances. Like Neil Cruz, he accepted his invite to the Home Run Derby. So he'll join Matt Olson, who replaced Ronald Acuna Jr., Kyle Raleigh, who's one home run shy of breaking Barry Bonds' record before All-Star break. And James Wood in there. This derby is gonna be, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. We got a catcher, we got some outfielder, we got a couple designated hitters. We got it all for this home run. And it's just for the home run derby. Now in the futures game, there were 9 first round picks from last year's draft that's been selected in the futures game, which is the All-Star game. That's including Seattle Fiam, Jared Angle Clinty. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but please excuse me if I'm not. But he's joining there. Y'all want to keep an eye on that name because he's got two-way potential. So keep an eye on that. Wilder Abreu put on a clinic against the Reds. He had a grand slam and an inside the park home run in the same game. Who does that? That's a flex, y'all. So, Red Sox fans, I think y'all got one. And just my honest opinion, I think y'all got one. So let's see what he can do with that. We do have some injuries and people returning from the injury report, though. So, White Sox star Lewis Robert Jr., he's back from the IL, but the Sox lineup, the White Sox we're talking about. Let me rephrase that. The White Sox lineup, they really can't stay healthy. So to have Lewis Robert Jr. back in the lineup, he was out due to his ankle. It's a real good thing. So, but like I said, they couldn't stay healthy. They been struggling. Now they did win. They win one of they split their games because they had a doubleheader the other game. They did split it. So they are moving on up. And I'm sorry for all you White Sox fans. I'm a Chicago fan. I'm a Cubs and White Sox fans, but the White Sox are struggling right now. Cubs being fire hot. Talk more about that in a second. Yankees pitcher Fernando Cruz hits 15-day IL with a strained oblique. So, and outfielder Trent Garrison tweaked his hamstring against the Blue Jays. But the Blue Jays also lost Anthony Santana with a shoulder dislocation, and so it'll be a minimum of a few weeks for him to heal, and you see him back in the game. But lost a few in that game. That was 2 from the Yankee side and 2 from the Blue Jays side. But like I said, it'll be a few weeks minimal, and hopefully we'll see Anthony Santana back in the lineup. We'll see. We don't know. Giants have placed infielder Casey Smith on 10-day IL with a left hand injury, guys. And Starling Marte is also down. Mets put him on IL with a bruised knee. Hunter Dobbins left Friday's game with knee issues. So that's another one for the Red Sox to keep their eye on right now. So keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We had a couple before break. What do we call it? Yeah, a couple before All-Star break transactions and a couple suspensions. Now the Phillies did get slugger Bryce Harper back from his wrist issue, but they DFA'd infielder Buddy Kenton to make room. So it's like you win some, you lose some, but Phillies did get their slugger back in Bryce Harper. Welcome back to the field, young man. Welcome back. Dodgers call up reliever Alexis Diaz, sending Julian Fernandez to AAA Oklahoma. And the Royals place Mark Canhana on IL. So yeah, placed him on IL as well. He's joining that injury list. Pirates pitcher Dennis Santana has been hit with a 3-game suspension for jumping at a fan. Now, it was a wild scene in baseball. I don't know if we shall he appeal. Like, he jumped at a fan. I don't know if he put his hands on the fan. So that's the difference. But you can't do player to fan thing. Let the security know. Like, let the umpire know to let security know and do all that. You got chain of command. Just don't jump at the fan. You don't want to do that because then you get ordered with a 3-game suspension. Things happen that way. So be careful. Keep that in mind. Nationals name manager Dave Martinez. Well, I should say Nationals. He had got tossed from Sunday's game against the Angels, fifth inning injection. Now that's his second of the season, if you're counting. Nobody's counting, but you don't want to get ejected more than once. Then you're gonna have a record in the record books that you don't want. So keep that in mind. It's just a season, but you don't want that. Now Dave Martinez is the was the Nationals, because the Nationals did fire their manager. They did let him go. So that was in that regard. They fired him after a couple games because they have it on rocky start. It's not the season that you want it to be. Like, they not where they should be. They not where they go. So it's the season of reason. Oh well, it'll be okay. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. All about the money. So, hey, that's what's going on with that. We do got some more stuff to talk about. We got NFL, NCAA, UFL, all that. So we're gonna slide into the gridiron. NFL training camps are in full swing. College football recruiting is heating up, and we got some serious front office headlines and more. But first, we're gonna take a little small break and live it up with some more music here on Dragon Sports Live. And those who are listening to Dragon Sports Live, this is not just your typical podcast. This is your podcast for sports and music. You can catch music on YouTube and Facebook. DragonJumppro. Not intended for copyright infringement. Intended just to get you out there so more people can hear you. This is Dragon Sports Live, and it's about to go down with Mike Teasy. You feel it. Coming up on Dragon Sports Live. Let's get it. Then we're going to slide into the gridiron. Yeah.
I know you feel it. You feel the spirit moving in this room. So don't let them get up. I know you feel the vibe. Just put your hands up high. Let it override. I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Spirit coming over your world. Don't fight the feeling, let it control your world. All the heavy burdens are lifted. Atmosphere is shifted. And I know you feel it. Yeah. I know you feel it moving through the room. And I know you feel it. Holy Spirit in the building where we vibing. Only big one's gonna feel it cause we locked in. Ain't no pussy in our system but it's popping, oh no. And I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Every chain is breaking, so there's no denying that he's here. Don't feel condemnation, cause we know he's our redeemer. Sipping on holy water, I don't need no aquafina. God is my supplier, and I find all I need here. You can come and move how you want. I'm gon' get out the way. Say what you need to say. Just don't wait to hop on this train, cause I know you feel this wave. I know you feel it.
Yeah. OU till we die. Okay, forever. You know, they ask me why I do this shit. Like why the fuck I haven't given up in the past 5 years. And then I ask myself the same question. Man, I do it for the thrill. And the fact I can't sleep. Every thought that I possess is a step to this damn dream. When you buy time, it doesn't come aside with a receipt. Because this feeling is so old, you could sell it with antiques. I met a girl and opened up my chest to reveal it. This feeling that's inside, I'm so reluctant to seal it. I'd cut my fucking heart for her with every artery. That's what you'd really call getting stuck in your feelings. I do this shit for me. Apex predator, it's a barrier. Cause when the music talks, the motherfucker's a competitor. Talking it out with Vlad, that's my homie to the end. Told me not to feed the bullshit that these niggas apprehend. I just take it on the chin, doing it with a grin. Even robbing me of flows, I'm still there taking up the win. I just do this for my fans, there when I'm in need. But most important for the kids who wanna dream. And it's because I got faith that I'll make it. I pray my fate ain't waiting. Cause I just hope I see another day. But if you catch me, maybe I won't fall. I pray the pain away and save it for a rainy day. So if you will catch me, maybe I got faith that I'll make it. I pray my fate ain't waiting, cause I just hope I see another day. But if you will catch me, maybe I won't fall. I pray the pain away and save it for a rainy day. So if you will catch me, maybe I won't fall. Faith, fade, hope. You want that faith, fade, hope. I got that faith, fade, hope. Faith, fade, hope. Faith, fade, hope. You want that faith, fade, hope. I got that faith, fade, hope. Faith, fade, hope.
I just wanna know if you're really gonna keep it real. Told you I was broke, yeah, you still don't care how I feel. Some nights I wonder if you really wanna take a pill. Most nights I wonder if you really wanna take it there. Demos be hating cause I want you in my life. But anything goes cause you my angel from paradise. Girl, with you, I'm ready to roll the dice. Girl, with you, girl, with you. And I will paint the sky red. Touch your heart where the scars started to spread. Realize that this moment for us, all I really want is your love and trust. I just want you to know, girl, with you, girl, with you, I won't ever let go. Girl, with you, girl, with you. Reminiscing about them days I was all alone. Late at night blowing up your phone. Take you where you need to be. I just want you all alone. Focus on how you wanna better yourself and how you wanna make your mama proud. And tell the whole world that I'm your man and how I make you smile. And I will paint the sky red. Touch your heart where the scars started to spread. Realize that this moment for us, all I really want is your love and trust. I just want you to know, girl, with you, girl, with you, I won't ever let go. Girl, with you, girl, with you.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That last song you just heard was Nardo with You here on Dragon Sports Live. Now, if y'all miss any session of this, you can definitely catch it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast. Type in Dragon Sports Live, and you shall see what you miss or hear what you miss. And those who want to see it, go on over to YouTube and check out Dragon Jump Productions page, DONPE1 on YouTube, or DON at Dragon Jump Productions. Be sure to check it out, like and subscribe here on Dragon Sports Live. Now move it on from the diamond to the gridiron. Now we got a lot of, well, yeah, we got some heat, cause recruiting is going, and training camps, most of them have begun. Rookies begin to report already. Keep in mind, it's July 13th. We're already in the 13th day of July. The next, in August, they getting ready for preseason. In August, guys, the game season gonna be here before we know it. But anyways, so the Chargers are inducting former safety Rodney Harrison into the team's Hall of Fame. He's a legend on and off the field, so he's well deserving of that honor. Congrats to him on that. Welcome to the Chargers Hall of Fame, or Ring of Honor, whatever name y'all want to call it. Boat Central, Boats of Fame, you know, whatever you want to call it. You joining the Damian Thomason and more. But welcome. There was a big time trade, guys. Big time trade that happened in the past week. And so the Miami Dolphins, they are sending cornerback Jalen Ramsey to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Ramsey and tight end Journal Smith to the Steelers in exchange for safety Micah Fitzpatrick and a 2027 late round swap. When that's a chess move right there. If you look at it and think about it, that definitely sounds like a chess move that you willing to partake in, that you willing to do. That was just a whole chess move. But meanwhile, Steelers linebacker though, TJ White, was not at minicamp. That's something to watch, even if it's precautionary, because he wants a new contract. He wants a contract extension. He wants a new contract. He wants to be on a different contract other than the one he's on. Let's see. We also got the return of tight end Darren Waller, who is coming out of retirement to join the Dolphins, reuniting with offensive coordinator Frank Smith, who was with the Raiders. And so, yeah, Frank Smith used to be with the Raiders when Darren Waller had his best season. They also pick up a 2026 sixth round in return, because he was still the Giant. The Giants earned the rights to him, so when he came to out of retirement, he was a Giant. So they basically traded a 2026 sixth round in return. Dolphins now have tight end Jared Waller, which, you know, since they did just trade Journal Smith, you have to come out of replacement. But he gets to be reunited with Frank Smith, who's the offensive coordinator. So, or I should say offensive coach, quarterbacks. He back with Frank Smith. So, welcome back. Come out of retirement. And y'all got to look at his success story. Addiction. At one point, him and Kelsey Plum, who's a WNBA superstar, they was in a relationship with each other. Listen to his story, because it's a motivational and sentimental thing. So check out Darren Waller's story and listen as he do it. We got legal and college football news. So, former Michigan, current Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh has now been added to the University of Michigan hacking lawsuit. That's what the plot thickens. They saying y'all knew he had assets, why y'all didn't fire him in, so y'all trying to add him to that lawsuit, and we'll go from there. We don't know what's in store, but he's no longer at Michigan. He's now coaching the Chargers, but this is from this time in Michigan, so I'll let y'all know how that plays out, and I keep y'all posted on that. BYU quarterback Jake Razorov has his rape case dismissed and will now enter in the transfer portal. So let's see where he will end up. Now, he started 7 games last season. It could be a sleeper pickup. We won't know. But do you think he is? Drop comments on all my social media pages, DragonJumppro Productions, and let me know. Let's find out. Do y'all think he would be a good pickup to some of these college teams or not? The Pac-12 is expanding. Yes. Texas State joins ahead of the 2026 relaunch, and the rebuilding begins. Alabama just landed top 3 offensive linebacker Xavier Griffin from the 2026 class. That Crimson Tide pipeline isn't slowing down now, and they're going to keep adding on there. People want to be part of the Crimson Tide. They want to be part of that culture. They embrace everything that's going on there. So we're going to keep that in mind as well, because it's going to be a long season. Now, the Chicago Bears, they just gave Ryan Poles an extension, which will take him through 2029 season. So big ups to him on that. And I think he's doing big things. The offensive line is looking great. We got an offensive minded coach in Ben Johnson from the Detroit Lions, and they got their tight end and a wide receiver that they picked up in the draft that are turning heads right now. So we're going to keep on look out there, watch those things. Them two might be in the starting lineup. We don't know. We going to find out. We definitely going to find out. So, keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Because it's going down. Definitely is. Cowboys wide receiver, kick returner Kevontae Turpin was arrested on 2 charges. Possession of marijuana was like .002, and a firearm, which are 2 misdemeanor charges. Nothing has been said for Kevontae, but the team is fully aware of it. I'll let y'all know if anything happens, but them Cowboys, they're in trouble. Well, one Cowboy is healthy and is a full go at training camp since the hamstring injury, and that was Dak Prescott. Full go for training camp, there, present, doing the drills and doing what he got to do. How many people that's listening and watching feel that Kirk Cousins was misled? Like, do you feel like he was misled after the Falcons draft Michael Penix Jr.? They want to keep. Now, the owner already said that he want to keep him as Michael Penix backup, a glorified backup, but that's not who Cousins is. That's not his repertoire. But they also don't want to pay him that money. So, like, you can be a backup. You can try to go elsewhere, but we don't know if you'll get that contract extension. You don't know if you're going to be a starter or not. Put your name out there. Let's see what happens for you, Cousins. That's what they do. Go ahead and put your name out there. Buccaneers left tackle Tristan Wirfs will miss the start of the season. He had a knee injury, or actually he had a procedure done to his knee, so he will miss the start of the season, but he should still be a full go for the rest of the season. Chargers running back Najee Harris had a eye injury from the 4th of July. He had his eye during the 4th of July celebrations and all that. Will be ready for the upcoming NFL season, according to his agent, Doug Henriksen. So, he should be there. He should be a good go. We'll see. 49ers wide receiver DeMarcus Robinson pleaded no contest to a DUI. He'll get 3 years probation. Probational activist pleaded no contest on the 4th of July as well. And he will be ready for the upcoming NFL season as well too. But he got to do the education on the DUI, a couple other programs and things he do, and that 3-year probation period we can be shortened to 18 months. So as long as he's doing the things that he needs to do, he'll be alright. He'll be okay. Eli Manning decides to pass on buying a stake in the New York Giants. Why is that guys? Y'all wonder. It's very expensive. So he decides to pass on that. He wanted to buy the stake in them, but it was like $7 billion just for a 10% stake. That's very expensive for my taste. It gave me sticker shock just even thinking about that. So it is what it is. NFL Players Association head Lloyd Howell Jr., who also works for a firm that's approved to invest in the NFL team. So they are approved by the NFL to invest in the team, but people are, it's like a double-edged sword. They were like, since you were the NFLPA, you should be solely for the players and resign from that firm, or it's a conflict of interest. But he has no interest, so he works for that firm part-time, and he's still going to do what he needs to do for the players. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. So we got some more music here on Dragon Sports Live. It is Everything Everywhere. Vote Boy here on Dragon Sports Live. Check it out.
Movie screen, can't help but see you in every scene. Guy gets the girl, I wish that was me. The way that they held on to love. I don't wanna miss you, God, I wanna kiss you. I don't even wanna think about it. Running circles around the reasons that you left, and I can't even seem to get around it. Ending scene, I know this is how it's supposed to be, and it's haunting me now. Tell me why I'm stuck in a time loop while the pendulum swings on by. Tell me why I see you in everything, everywhere, all the time. You follow me like a shadow. From you there's nowhere that I can hide. Life here without you so shallow. And I wanna call you, but I don't ever wanna be the reason for tears that you cry. Everything, everywhere, all the time. Wish I could forget you, but I won't. Yeah, everything, everywhere. It's killing me. The end of us felt like the end of me. Can't even escape you inside my dreams. Wish I could put this to rest. Yeah, I don't wanna miss you, God, I wanna kiss you. I don't even wanna breathe. No, I'm not the person that I should have been. Never gave you what you need. Oh, I ended things. Think I'll regret it eternally, and it's haunting me now. Tell me why I'm stuck in a time loop while the pendulum swings on by. Tell me why I see you in everything, everywhere, all the time. You follow me like a shadow. From you there's nowhere that I can hide. Life here without you so shallow. I wanna call you, but I don't ever wanna be the reason for tears that you cry. Everything, everywhere, all the time. Wish I could forget you, but I won't. Yeah, I don't want to go another day without your sunlight for my darkest days. And it's so true how you turn my page, always make every gray sky blue. Used to say I would never change, damn for life on a solo train. But now the world spins a different way ever since you came around. So tired of trying to find any kind of a chance without your heart in my hand. 'Cause I'm lying when I said I'm not always dying to dance back into your bed. And I'm all sorts of caught up, heart sick and love drunk, only with nothing to lose. 'Cause the thought of alone just don't seem to work. 'Cause I'm not enough without you, enough without you. Now forever isn't long enough, don't think it ever will be close to what I wanna spend with you. Calling dibs on you, even after the afterlife. Feels so good to say that I finally changed. No more tickets punched on a solo train. My whole world stopped in a perfect place ever since you came around. So tired of trying to find any kind of a chance without your heart in my hand. 'Cause I'm lying when I said I'm not always dying to dance back into your bed. And I'm all sorts of caught up, heart sick and love drunk, only with nothing to lose. 'Cause the thought of alone just don't seem to work. 'Cause I'm not enough without you, enough without you. So tired of trying to find any kind of a chance without your heart in my hand. So tired of trying to find any kind of a chance without your heart in my hand. 'Cause I'm lying when I said I'm not always dying to dance back into your bed. And I'm all sorts of caught up, heart sick and love drunk, only with nothing to lose. 'Cause the thought of alone just don't seem to work. 'Cause I'm not enough without you, enough without you.
And ladies and gentlemen, that last song that you just heard on Dragon Sports Live was Outlets Enough Without You. There's been records breaking that's been in the NBA. Blockbuster trades throughout the NBA and WNBA got some signings, some wave players. People requested trades and doing good with those new teams. But nevertheless, we had some big movement in this way. It's been another wild week for basketball. You got all-star headlines, expansion news, major trades, and some key offensive signings. So let's hit it with that. The Denver Nuggets made a big swing, trading Michael Porter Jr. to and an unprotected 2032 first round pick to the Brooklyn Nets for Cam Johnson. Now, my thing is, yes, Cam Johnson is younger, but you're losing one of your big scoring threats with Michael Porter Jr. So the people who be performing and defensive prowess too: Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Nikolai Jokovic. Those are your main scorers. Now, on the other hand, though, you do get Bruce Brown back on a 1-year deal. He returns to Denver, where he won a title with Denver and gave you value minutes off the bench. So you do get that back. But and he was a fan favorite there in Denver. But and y'all add Cam Johnson. Now Cam Johnson was starting to emerge but he's still developing. It's my opinion. Michael Porter Jr. is a better thing. So that in that regards, Brooklyn gets the win in that. They also now they didn't really give up much because they gave up a 2032 first round pick. It's not even 2026 yet, so you only really got the player right now. That pick we won't see what that pick for another couple years. We'll see. That's probably the only pick that they really had to give. It be that way sometimes. Ooh, excuse me. Mavericks lock up point guard D'Angelo Russell on a 2-year, $13 million deal. Kyrie still recuperating from his injury, and that gives you another good guard. Kyrie can play off the ball, and D'Angelo can play off the ball as well. So gives you another guard to the roster, especially because you lost Luka Doncic to the Lakers. So that gives you another guard to the roster. So yeah, I can see it being D'Angelo Russell, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson. We'll see how that, Daniel Gafford and a couple other people. But we'll see how the lineups go. Definitely gonna check it out. Clippers add big man Brook Lopez for 2 years, $18 million, and Lakers sign forward Jake LaRavia on a 2-year, $12 million contract, giving him another forward, another big man as well. The Hawks went shopping as they got Nickeil Alexander-Walker via sign and trade, 4 years, $62 million, and also added big man Luke Kennard on a 1-year, $11 million deal. Y'all wonder why some of these deals sound like that? I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering. Most of these deals are teams are trying to get from avoid that second apron, avoid luxury tax, and it's also putting a limit on guaranteed dollars that a player can get too as well. But they trying to avoid the luxury tax this year, so a lot of people that even my beloved Celtics did that. They hurted my heart because they traded away Holiday, traded him back to the Portland Trail Blazers. They got rid of Porzingis, and so people that's still there from that squad, you got Tatum, who's hurt, of course. He tore his Achilles in the playoffs. You got Jaylen Brown and Derek White, but they got rid of two of the players that I actually get a keen to and I like, and they was doing big things for the Celtics. Why they do that? Why? Nah, but it is what it is. It's a business that teams, like I said, team owners is trying to avoid that second apron this year, so they had to make some tough decisions, and it definitely was tough on Brad Stevens because he was the one who brought them, like especially with Jaylen Brown and he brought them to the fold. So now he's working in the front office there. It was tough on him. It is what it is. Life goes on, but we just got to keep it moving, guys. That's the best we can do. Keep on pushing, keep on moving. So it is what it is. Jordan Clarkson is reportedly heading to New York. That will give them a solid veteran scoring off the bench. He was doing his damage off the bench with the Utah Jazz, but if you don't want to pay the people, well, you feel like that person is going to make too much and push you over the apron, kudu, bye-bye. Kevon Looney signs with the Pelicans, 2-year deal, $16 million deal, and the Grizzlies pick up guard Ty Jerome on a 3-year, $28 million deal. That's what's going on with that. Mavericks for Anthony Davis had surgery on his detached retina that apparently he hurt during the season. I thought he had a knee injury, but it was a detached retina, so he had the surgery on that, but he should be go for training camp. Spurs traded for Kelly Olynyk, sending Malachi Branham and Blake Wesley and a 2026 second round pick to the Wizards, adding big man depth. And this after Kelly got traded from Toronto to the Wizards, but that gives you another big man, adding that big man depth, backing up behind Victor Wembanyama so high. It adds that. Now Polo Banchero, though, he gets a 5-year rookie maximum extension of $239 million. That's worth 5 years. The Sun give Devin Booker a $145 3-year extension, which is his third extension on the team, and basically they are giving him the green light that you are the face of the franchise since they traded away Kevin Durant to Houston. Offensive. OKC gives Chet Holmgren a 5-year extension that can reach up to $250 million, and they also give Jay Williams a 5-year extension as well. So they locking up they core, but OKC is also the second youngest team to win a NBA championship. On top of that, Finals MVP, regular season MVP, scoring champion, as well as new person that will be headlining the covers for the NBA 2K26 franchise game. That's none other than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's also the cousin of Nickeil Walker-Alexander. He will be headlining the 2K26 cover, and then on the WNBA edition, you're gonna have Angel Reese on there. So big ups to them too, doing that thing. Angel Reese also just prepared her new shoes, the AR1s with Reebok. She just did that as well, her signature shoe. They did look good, and she was balling in them. I gotta say that. She definitely was balling in them. So, big ups on look at that. Clippers for John Collins. The Heat got Norman Powell. Jazz got for Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson, and a 2027 second round pick via Clippers in the 3-team deal. Now, when I seen this deal and I heard it come about, I thought they was trying to compete with the Kevin Durant trade, which was a 17 deal that hit the record books. Because when I seen it the first time, it was like 3 players and 5 picks, and I was like, nah, not just for one player. But then when you look at it, it's financial stuff, it's cash drop, and people been in more depth in that as well. So we'll see how that goes, and everything goes with that. The Wizards also traded for Cam Whitmore from the Rockets, while the Rockets get 2 second-round picks out of that. So, and that's that breakdown with that. Isaiah Jackson is returning to the Pacers on a 3-year, $21 million deal. He's also returning from a torn Achilles tendon, along with his fellow teammate Wiseman, since they injured themselves at the beginning of the season versus their teammate Tyrese Halliburton, which we already confirmed. So I don't know why some of the people was like, oh, we're gonna see if he'll be able to play the season or not, when we know dang well that he's not gonna play that season. He tore his Achilles in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That injury, as well as the ACL injury, you stand away from basketball for a year. It does depend on the person, but you're staying away from that injury. So I don't even know why it was like, oh, we're speculating if he's going to sit out the whole season. Of course he's sitting out the whole season. Ain't no ifs or buts about that. Sit out the whole season, relax, build, and get new. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. We do got some amazing summer league basketball debut. Our the rookies for the Chicago Bulls, they had an okay outing. They looked fairly decent. And I can be like, he can put on a little bit more muscle. He was at 190 pounds. I weigh more than him, but I'm also shorter. But he can put on a little bit more muscle. Chad Hogan came in super skinny, and he put on muscle, and he's at 250 pounds, mostly muscle. So, Cooper Flag wins summer league debut. Even though it's uneven showing, Bronny was showing that he can actually play some real good defense. Big ups to that. I know he can. I just wish he stayed in another year and came out too soon. That's why he was like second to last pick in the second round. And usually those picks usually be G Leaguers. Sometimes you got to journey through the G League just to even get your shine on. You keep killing in the G League. Some of them go overseas, and then they come back and they a whole new. It's a whole new ball game on that. So let's keep a watch out for Bronny. But Cooper Flag did look good in his debut, even though it's uneven. He did look good. Now, we got some All-Stars coming up for the WNBA. I believe the game is on the 19th, if I'm correct. The All-Star game, yes, it is the 19th for the WNBA. Team Clark, which Caitlin Clark was the captain of that team, has her teammate Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Akastu, Audra Wilson, Sato Sabali, Kelsey Mitchell, Gabby Williams, and Sonia Clifton, who's a rookie, and Kiki Everett, and Jackie Young, and Kayla Thornton on that squad. Now, the only iffy question is Audra Wilson. She did hurt her wrist in the last game and did not return in that game. So let's see, will she be a go for All-Star game? If not, who will replace her, or what will happen? But we'll see. Gonna keep y'all posted on that. Team Collier, which is Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart, Alyssa Gray, Nanika Agunwe, Paige Beckers, who's also a rookie, Courtney Williams, Skylar Dickens, Angel Reese, Alyssa Thomas, Kelsey Plum, and Ryan Howard. So you got about 4 rookies who are making the All-Star game. This is Angel Reese's second All-Star game as well. So that's on the 19th. We're going to see what that goes. I'm going to double check to see if it's a 3-point contest. If it is, I don't know who's entering because I didn't look yet, but I'll let y'all know in the next show. Mercury signed guard forward Dewana Bono, who was drafted by the team in 2009. Joins fiance Alyssa Thomas. So in their debut, they get the win. They beat the Lynx 79-71, and Bonner had 7.6 rebounds in that debut. But Mercury did take down the Lynx. And then the Lynx turned around and lost to Angel Reese and Chicago Sky. That way too. Lost to them on that day as well. So that was like their second loss in that regards to that. But I ain't gonna lie, Angel Reese's been looking good. Shouting records. Ooh, excuse me. Breaking records. She now has 6 double-doubles. And so 6 straight double-doubles in back-to-back games. And that's amazing feat to have. And like I said, they're on a 2-game win streak. Wow. Like I said, the Lynx come off their recent loss to this guy. Chicago is starting to gain more traction right now. Like now they are 7-13, so they're starting to produce, win, and doing that. Now, one team I could say that's doing fairly well, even though this is their first season, and that is the Golden State Valkyries. They doing fairly well as well. On July 9th, the Chicago Sky, they retired Allie Quigley's number 14 jersey. Now, what's significant about this is her wife, Courtney Vandersloot, is still active with the team. They won a championship together, but she's the all-time scoring leader in three-point shooter person. She's the first to have her jersey retired for the Chicago Sky. Now, what's also equally important, the Chicago Sky would retire 2 jerseys in the same year. Because in August, August 29th to be exact, they would retire Candace Parker's jersey. Now, what's unique about both of these players is both of these players are from Chicago. So you retire, your hometown retires your jersey. That's an honor in itself in so many ways. You get retired, you from Chicago, and you come home and you get your jersey retired. That's good. That is a great thing. And then Candace will have hers retired on the 29th. Seattle Storm signed guard Tiffany Mitchell for the rest of the season. And we do got some good WNBA games going on tonight. So be sure to check them out. Because it's going down. Actually, they're going down right now, where it's coming down the wire where the Washington Mystics are taking on the Seattle Storm. And that's 69-72 with the Mystics leaving with 20 seconds in the fourth. We also had the Fever play the Dallas Wings. Caitlin Clark's epic return, because she returned Wednesday from a groin injury. They went on to beat the Wings 102-83 with Paige Becker scoring 21 in that game, and Clark only had 14, 4 or 12 from the field with 13 assists. She had that young double-double in that game. The Dream lost to the New York Liberty 79-72, and with the Liberty taking that one. And the Sparks beat the Sun 92-88. Now, Sun's been kind of horrible this year since they traded away they top tier players. So they've been kind of horrible this year, but it's all good. When I say teams are expanding, so the WNBA is planning on to add teams in Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia. Now, when I looked at retired jerseys, we might get the Detroit Shock back. We don't know yet, but we might get Detroit Shock back. So that might be one name for the team. We don't know what the Cleveland WNBA team will be yet. So, we don't know what that is, but the Cleveland team is expected to begin play in 2028. And they will be owned by the same group. Oh, well, we could get the Cleveland Rockers back. So, them are names. We don't know if they're going to change the team, but that's what used to be there. They played from 1997 until 2003. So that's potential one name. We already getting Toronto Tempo. We getting them next year, and then that would make that new. We getting Philadelphia getting a team, Cleveland's getting a team, Detroit's getting a team, Toronto's getting a team. So that's a major. That's gonna be 18 teams. and it's already 15 teams already. Like I said, Golden State, who this is their first year playing. Toronto, Portland. So Toronto and Portland will have their team in 2026. So next year they will be playing. Cleveland will begin playing in 2028. So that's that. And then Philadelphia in 2030. And it's market visibility and stuff like that. So we'll be able to have more people get drafted in it from the women's side, which I think is a very good move. A good move to, do. So I'm interested to see what they go from there. But I'm curious to see what the Portland would name their team. Right now it's just a Portland WNBA team, so we don't know what the team was going to be called yet. Still waiting. But I know Toronto is the Toronto Tempo, so I do know that. But let's just let y'all know. That's it for this week. This week's edition of Dragon Sports Live. We went coast to coast from baseball brawls and all-star moments to NFL NFL camp drama and WNBA expansions. If you like what you see, be sure to follow, subscribe, rate 5 stars, or share with the crew. You can catch all the past episodes of Dragon Sports Live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts at. And don't forget, if you're an independent artist or a sports brand looking to partner for licensing into music or collabs, hit me up. Let's build. Let me take my brand and make your brand become one. Until next time, stay locked in, stay passionate, stay loving the game. I'm Dante Payne, and this was Dragon Sports Live. Peace.